Good afternoon, World Wide Web. This is James, your favorite ticker picker, with an update video on Grocery Outlet Holding Corp. GO is the ticker symbol, GO. $31.61 today, or I'm sorry, yesterday. The close on Friday, $31.61. Today's stocks that I'm going to feature over the next few are going to be ones that were up in a down market 3 days in a row. So these are some ones with some upward persistence. Even if the market goes south, they seem to be just clawing right through it. I would imagine they're going to go better with an up market potentially, or at least they have enough resistance to go up in a down market for 3 days in a row. I thought one of the key telltale signs for a lot of the ones that have gone up big time, like Carnival and Norwegian, is they went up 4 out of 5 days a week for like a month, and that's before all hell really broke loose, and then it went nuts. And then it kind of did that again before it finally calmed down. But there's plenty of runway in some of these cases. This one, just this year, was $45 a share. Over 5 years, it's been, $45 a share, up and down. It's at a low point in $21 a share, and it went way up again to $44 a share, and now it came down again. 31.61. Is opportunity knocking? Is this thing going back to 45? That's going to be the question that we try to ask ourselves here. Let's learn a little bit more about this company. Number one, they trade under 1 million shares a day, so this might be a low volume company. Grocery Outlet Holdings is an American discount closeout retailer consisting exclusively of supermarket locations that offer deep discounted, overstocked, and closeout products from name brand and private label suppliers. The company has stores in California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. The majority of grocery outlet stores are independently operated by locally based married couples. Each store has flexibility in its product offerings to serve local tastes and demand. The Reed family founded the company in 1945. The format name is Grocery Outlet Bargain Market. This sounds like a franchise to me. And maybe with a little kickback of their royalties. Possibly, if they're smart, they're also owning the real estate underneath each location, which would make them in the real estate business a little bit too. So let's see what their earnings look like. Well, there's their quarterly earnings. Looks like it's kind of growing a little bit throughout the year. April 2023, $965 million. The quarter before, $930 million, $918 million, $897 million. $831 million. Wow. So in 1 year, they've gone up $131 million in revenue on the quarter. That's pretty good growth. Here's the growth, from 2018. They went from a company that was just doing $2.29 billion to a company that's doing $3.58 billion. They haven't quite doubled themselves, but they're getting awfully close to doing that. And in 5 years, they might be up here now. Let's see where they are. They're sitting in the 3.8 billion range for the year, which is a lot better than this, 3.58. So yeah, they're going to be sitting up here for 2023, it looks like. They keep opening more locations, I guess. I guess these are 917 employees. That's a lot of people for a, how big is this chain? I don't know. I have to do some more work. Grocery outlet, they started business in 1946. And here's their website. Hello Summer, see this week's ad. Store locator, delivery, gift cards company, own a grocery outlet. Let's see how you own a grocery outlet. Take charge of your career. Be a part of the growing team of independent operators. Grocery Outlet looks for retail Leaders and aspiring entrepreneurs with a passion for running their own store. If you have experience working in grocery, big box, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're taking on applicants. Once you submit your application, our recruiting team will get in touch. Yeah, they're actively looking for franchisees. And they got pop-ups for me. It's not nice. I don't want to miss me. What's an independent operator? Go into business for yourself. Since 1973, Grocery Outlet has partnered with retail leaders to operate their expanding locations. Our independent operator has considerable local decision-making autonomy over store locations, hiring, merchandising, marketing, and more. You hire, train, and lead your team, doing what you do best, and then we share the profits of your retail store according to our commission structure. We each assume different risks, but share the rewards. Don't worry, being an independent operator does not mean you'll be on your own. We support our independent operators with training, mentorship, marketing, finance, and accounting professionals to assist with any questions that may come up. How big is the commission? I guess we're just look at the raw numbers and we can figure it out. 400 plus stores. Wow. Okay. So they're big and they got room to roam, and it's kind of like a franchise with a oversized cut on the commission. I'm sure it's not going to be like a McDonald's 2-3%. It's going to be probably 15-20% tax on everything they do. That would be my guess, but I think you'll have to dive into it a little bit more to find that out. Oh, very interesting. Well, here's their numbers. Make sure we're on the right company. 3161. Annually, growing up very nicely. Profit. Net income, $65 million for the year. Not very much on $3.58 billion. Wow. Was this the revenue that they brought? I guess these were the commissions on the 400 stores. So $1 billion per 100, basically, or approximately. Yeah, it sounds like they're bringing in a lot of money per store, just in the commissions. 3 billion to 3.5 year over year. COVID was an up spike in 2021 to 3.13, 3.58. It's just growing. I don't know. Why all the stock abuse? Why isn't it 45 today? Maybe people thought these lines would come in a little bit better. Maybe it used to be better. It didn't used to be better. It was never better. They didn't like, what did they not like? They thought there'd be more growth in this throughout the year. This was pretty good growth. I don't understand what everybody didn't like here. Let's see if news came out. Yeah, let's see. Well, here, this one caused it to go up, whatever it was. Grocery Outlet posts 10.5% net sales gain for Q1. And here, this news causing it to go up. Grocery Outlet beats on Q1 earnings, raises FY23 view, up 5% on that day, and that was just May 5th. And that brought it to $30.43, just a buck on where it was now. Let's look more at those numbers. We know they're right side up. We know they're barely right side up. Go came up with first quarter 2023 results. We're in the top line. Not only beat Zach's consensus estimate, but also improved year over year. Company registered a solid comparable store sales performance in this quarter. Bottom line, also beat the consensus market, improved from a year ago period. So what are the numbers? Grocery Outlet reported adjusted earnings of 27 cents a share. Wow. Which comfortably surpasses Zach's consensus estimate of 23 cents. So it was a 4-cent beat. Their estimate was at 22 cents, or the 5-cent beat. The bottom line also increased meaningfully from 19 cents delivered in the year ago period. Net sales of 968.5 million, beat Zach's estimate of 948. So they did 17 million more in business in the estimate, which was a nice growth estimate. What is this thing down for? It seems like great news. Again, like they just keep getting hit with great news. The gross profit jumped 19.8% year over year to 300.5 million. The gross margin expanded 90 basis points to 31%. EBITDA came in at 63.1 million compared with 46 million for the year ago. Whoa. I don't know, guys. This one looks like they don't have that many shares outstanding either to hit those kinds of earnings per share numbers. This can't be heavily diluted either. 97 million. Wow. I would have thought less than that, but still, 27 cents a share for a quarter. Not too shabby. That's like buckish right there. And yeah, this sucker could be worth definitely in the 40s for sure. I don't see any reason why it's not. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to try a few. I would get in, and you never know. It could find the 20s again. Can't say it won't. Seems like it has hardcore resistance in the mid-20s. Comes firing out of that hole really quick. I don't see any bad news. I don't see anything happening to cause this down cycle at all. There was like no news event. Maybe they didn't beat an estimate. That's possible. Maybe they missed estimates a couple of times. But business went up. They missed it or didn't miss it. Business went up. And now business is going up and they're beating estimates. So that's awfully nice. And during a recession, people like to shop at discount stores. They like deals. That's what they like. And something like this might be one of the standouts in a recession because it might be the cheapest guy on the block. Maybe do a little shopping on their website. I think maybe we'll do an episode about that. But this looks like a company. Let's see how their assets look before we go talking too much. Balance sheet. Is nice and right side up. They have $102 million in cash. 97 million shares outstanding. Cash flow. Upside down cash flow for 2022. Uh-oh. Net change in cash. Let's check this quarterly. And, yep, they just had another net negative cash flow. The hell does that happen? You have this great quarter and your stock went up. You did 27 cents a share and you report negative 20 million cash flow. Let's see if their assets went up this quarter. And you might explain things. Nope. 2.77, 2.77. Debt, 164, 166. The debt came down, I guess, $20 million. I guess that was it. They paid off some of their debt, very little bit. $20 million worth. So that was, yeah, that's a lot of debt, 1.64 billion. They had pretty big payments. Operating expense, $267 million quarterly. So $1 billion a year to keep the doors open. And that's to service their debt. So now we know that. And how big does this company need to get to make sense? Before this yellow line really starts breaking out. Well, they're doing $3.58 billion a year. Billion of it's an operating cost. And they're only able to shave down 20 million of it in the quarter. I don't know. How many years, how much growth do we need? 65, 62, they made an extra $500 million year over year in revenue. And it made their net income go from 62 to 60. So they only made another $3 million out of $500 million. Wow. Let's look at this one. 2.56 to 3.12. So, 15.42 to 106. So it was a big shot of net income, at least year over year. This one, I don't know. Maybe the company's just growing up. It has to hit a certain size. 400 stores is not the size. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully they're in the real estate end of things also. They might not be, though. They might be more of a true partnership. If they kept 400 of them together, that's pretty darn good. I don't know. I like the potential with the growth. Seems there. It might be a couple of year keeper. It might be buy and hold until it hits the 40s and then dump it keeper. You might just have fun with this one. Go, everybody. Go learn more about Go. Check out their prices. See if there's some good deals on there. I'm not sure how much money they need to do to break out into a big yellow line with profit. It's kind of hard to tell. It's such a... I mean, we just got done reading what their margins didn't look that bad. I don't know. Where the hell is their money going? Well, if they paid off their cards with $20 million and they put up 65, then I guess they could earn 85. But shouldn't they have just put all of this net income, the 65, and just pay off that damn debt? It would seem like that would be more appropriate. Almost a third of your company's revenue is debt. It seems like that needs to go down probably a little bit. And make your operating costs lower. And why are your operating costs so darn high for a franchisee? What are you doing with 2 employees per store? Is this just to keep track of the store's books and the paperwork that comes in the morning faxes? I don't know. 917 people. You know, let's hope that's half salesmen. I don't know. Saleswomen. GroceryOutlet.com. Just some information about a new company. I don't know. Buy, hold, sell. Leave your comments down below. I think it could go to 40%. It went up 3 days in a row in a down market. It shows some persistence, and it's not anywhere close to its high point that it seems to find on the regular. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. Go. Subscribe to the channel and like the video, please. Thank you very much. Have a great day.